All right, we're on air. All right, hello, everyone. Welcome to the Kilobyte podcast. It used to be the No Homo podcast, but I want my career to stay, intact in the future. So with me, we got Isaac, Gabe, and Jonathan. Say hello, guys.
Yo.
What's up? My name is
Or no,
Jonathan.
okay.
And this always happens.
That's so delayed.
The hardest part, besides actually coming up with the topic to start off with, is always fucking actually getting the show in order. If you look at the Discord call, Jonathan, it's Gabe, Isaac, then you. So that's how we go.
Oh
That
yeah,
would be
I forgot
last
about
already.
But actually, that's a really good topic to start off with. Like the holidays, we're actually gonna have themes for the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Yeah.
like people who do podcasts, like they always have certain things that tie into them specifically, like creepy pasta people. They talk about scary stories no matter what holiday, like Halloween, Christmas. Like they come up with a scary story. Like what would we do?
Yeah, that's what I was
Number
talking about
15.
with Jonathan. That we should have like something that we could talk about always, but we don't know
Yeah,
what.
so like that's why our channel right now is the Kilobyte podcast. Sadly, for those of you who are watching this like in the future, we had to do it on this channel because the Kilobyte we didn't get it set up in time because I'm an idiot.
Yes, because Dominic didn't, verify it the day before.
Yeah, I didn't. But like I wanted to rename it like the Kilobyte, like I don't know, like the Kilobyte channel, Kilobyte crew. I don't know what to fucking name it, but I know I was gonna name it like something with the Kilobyte, not just the Kilobyte podcast, so we can open doors to other things for when we're bigger. Cause so we're not just doing podcasts, like we could do gaming live streams and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like in the future, would you guys be down to do like charity streams and shit? Probably.
Yeah, but only for Jonathan. That's the only reason.
Alright,
I'd
sorry
do
for
it.
that. Freaking Boy Scouts freaking just came in and just like, want some cookies? And I was like, no. I don't want
I
no
didn't hear
cookies.
anything.
I didn't hear
So it's
anything.
about
$20, but
charity.
like, don't worry, it's only $20. And I was like, yeah, I have no money.
Yeah,
He's
we were.
like, do you have a credit card? No, don't have a credit card. I'm like, kind of home alone.
I'm broke.
Yeah, pretty much like I'm broke. I have no money. I have no credit card. He's like, oh, okay, have a nice day. I was like, yeah, thank you.
Jonathan just has a mental
Close the door,
breakdown,
quickly
realizing
run
he's.
back, lock the door, run back here. All right, I'm back.
Yeah, so like we were saying, like I was explaining, because I think I told you about this, that I want to rename the Kilobyte podcast to just like the Kilobyte crew or something like that, just so that we can be able to do like gaming live streams and shit like that for like charity live streams when we're bigger.
Yeah. That'd be a good name too.
I know I wanted to create. I need to create a channel for my company, but actually I want to create a fucking logo for the damn thing before I create a channel.
But
Oh yeah,
I
we're
know
still finding a logo for ours, right?
we're working on it.
I have a pretty cool idea, but I don't know how I'm gonna make it work. Cause like the idea I have is like doing like the Kilobyte podcast, doing it in like a blocky font, and then having the Kilobyte look like a space invader.
We can do that on Minecraft.
Speaking of Minecraft, actually, like that's one thing we can do. I don't know if all of you guys are planning on getting like gaming computers anytime soon, but if you do, we could do a heavily modded Minecraft server. Then we could do like builds on that.
I know that Gabe is already working on it.
What, getting
for
a
me,
computer?
It's gonna take a while.
Builds on that. What,
Yeah, I'm
Gabe?
working on it right now, too.
Gabe, you're getting a computer?
Yeah, I want to save up to make sure I get a really good computer so I don't have to work on it later on.
Because like if you get a GTX 2080, which is like the recent graphics card, you're probably not gonna have to upgrade it for like fucking years.
Yeah, like how much did you spend on yours?
For me, it was like $1,100, and I have not upgraded it once. The only thing I've done to it was like I recently started overclocking it, and then it just makes it so your computer runs faster. But there's a chance that your graphics card can crash. It's not like it'll break it, but it just like it kind of like turns off your screen for a second, and then your PC slows down, and then it just pretty much tries to recover. And apparently, it could reduce the lifespan of your CPU. So
Yeah, I'm getting pretty close to getting the amount of money I want to start building it.
As soon as I get like my earbuds and my new phone, I'm gonna be saving up for a new RAM because my RAM is really small, sadly.
Oh, hey, I was wondering why it's so quiet, but now I just remembered. Someone's got to put on some bopping beats.
Yeah. Okay, so like, are you guys watching the podcast right now?
Yeah.
It's just
That's what I was doing.
it's just the wallpaper, right?
Yeah, right now.
Okay, because like I have the thing that you're seeing is on my drawing tablet right now, and meanwhile on my main monitor I have like the Elgato and the Discord and everything set up there. So
Yeah.
And it sucks because I'm gonna have to put that. Oh yeah, did you guys just hear my voice right now? That's a thing from when I was a kid. Like, have you guys watched the Yogscast and shit?
Yes,
Nope.
of course
No.
I did.
Okay, so the
didn't.
Yogscast were like this British YouTube channel who like really focused on Minecraft videos. I used to watch them all the time. I also watched the Syndicate Project,
I remember.
and I used to like how they talked, and I started talking with a British accent because at first it was just to like to make fun of them, but then I really liked it because it was just like it felt lazier than just like a normal English accent, But then the side effect was that when I stopped every once in a while, I now have like a kind of like British accent that it's only noticeable like when I talk a long time, like you start hearing a little bit of British.
Sadly, I've never heard you talk British.
I know Dustin, Josiah, and like all of them have. But I don't talk long periods of time around you guys, and I mean like right there, if you guys were paying attention, it happened there. But like that was probably the closest I've ever gone for you guys hearing it.
Oh my god, guys. I was just fighting this trainer on Pokemon, and you'll never guess what his name is.
What's the name?
It's Isaac. It's the same as mine.
Yeah, boy.
I
Okay.
can't believe it. I'm actually on Pokemon, guys. This is my big break, so screw this podcast. I'm done with it. See y'all later.
Wow.
It
That
says
was
you
quick.
can't play. It says you can't play music longer than 3 hours. Sadly, Discord
Yeah, you
rules.
gotta do the 2-hour one.
I know, I'm fixing it.
Yeah, I was talking to Jose and the others about this earlier, but I was gonna talk about like me going to California, and my mom took me to where like she grew up, and she grew like the area in GTA San Andreas. That's the best I can describe where she lived.
Really?
Yeah, she lived in the ghettos, and I loved how she like introduced it because she said she's like pointing out these places, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I used to go over there. I used to get tortas over there after school." She's like, "I used to run by there because there was gangs that chilled there." Then she's like, "Oh yeah," and then like my fucking friend got drugged, and then they crashed her car into this tree to make it look like she committed suicide. I was like, "What the fuck?"
What? That's
Yeah.
extreme right there.
I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like,
Whack.
you don't like. I knew my mom lived the ghetto life because she said she lived the ghetto life. I just didn't know the extent.
Yeah, California is ghetto as fuck.
Yeah, even the city,
Depending where you
dude.
go.
No, the city's
Like, it's
fucking ghetto as
wild
shit
over
too.
The more you get into the city, the worse it gets. But the further out you are, it's kind of better.
It's kind of like the lower you get in California.
Yeah, we were in like
Oh, yeah.
we were like in the middle
I
of
know.
we were in the middle of Los Angeles is where our apartment was. And it was really nice.
Yeah.
We had a really nice view. I heard bums fighting over something and I heard a gunshot, but when in LA,
Right.
that fucking city is like a beautiful amount of crazy.
I'd live there.
I feel like it'd be fun if you're like an adult, but once you have kids and you're like ready to settle down, it kind of sucks.
LA is probably like a really bad place to live if you want kids. Like I'd say like
Mhm.
Oregon is a lot better if you want a family. We have like this is one thing, like this is why I don't want to leave Oregon. It's just because like I know I have a lot of bad memories of this place, but you can't deny the fact that this is probably one of the beautiful estates you've ever seen.
Well,
At
it's
least
also the
yeah.
dumbest states.
Yeah.
One of the dumbest states.
I mean, we don't have a lot of stuff to do here.
That's true.
I mean,
But
we do, but it's just expensive.
And it's like really far out there too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's over. It's over in the lower half, I think. Or I mean, up here there's a lot of stuff to do. It's just like we don't live, in Portland or anything around the Portland area. I mean, we live like right on the outskirts. But
I mean, we have a
Dude, I
Top
used to
Golf.
live in Portland, but it was when I was younger, so it wasn't really that fun.
I
couldn't
lived
go anywhere by myself.
I lived in the same house like my whole life. Wait, you couldn't go anywhere?
Well, like I was a little kid, unless my mom took me, I wasn't gonna go anywhere.
I got you. Like
I don't think I've ever been there.
yeah, I lived in like the same house ever since I was born, and then I see like a lot of people came from different places. Like most of my friends come from outside of Oregon, and I'm not really jealous because like I feel like after I graduate with my job, I'm gonna be going all over the place, so it doesn't really matter anyways.
Are you jealous of me? Is that what you're saying? I'm just
No. From where you came from a part of America I never probably want to go to.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah, you came from like New Mexico and shit, and you come from the really hot parts of America.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm kind of glad I was raised in Oregon because now I really love rain, even though a lot of people bitch about it. So I feel like I would be really more bitchy if I grew up somewhere else. But then again,
Back
there's
when I
like,
lived-
go on.
Keep going.
Oh yeah, I was like, most of my I know one of my friends. I'm not gonna say their name, but like they lived in New Vegas, and then Las Vegas, and then they came here. Sorry, I'm a Fallout player. They lived in Las Vegas, and then they came here, and they ended up really liking like the rain and shit. Like they're absolutely in love with it, and I mean that's like my favorite part of Oregon, especially when it's like the middle of the day and then like it stops raining and you see like the sun crack through the clouds. That's my favorite part of the day.
Do you guys ever when it starts raining? Do you guys just sit next to the window and just listen to it?
I open up my
I
window.
listen to it,
I kind
and
of do
then I
that a
turn
little
on the
bit.
music.
That's why every time it rains and I'm walking with one of my friends, I always have my hood down because it's like really refreshing. Like when
Yeah,
you're
it just
actually
looks super
walking in it.
I don't mind the rain too much, but if I get wet and then I go on a bus, it's like
Oh,
really
Oh,
nasty.
no.
I
I don't know
never
if you guys ever had that wet bus feeling.
I never get in like a bus when it's raining. Like either I don't like getting in a bus. I don't like getting in a bus in general. It just feels like really nasty to me. I'd rather walk it, honestly. And one thing I learned, because I was always raised like being told like, oh, if you don't immediately take a shower after coming from the rain that you'll get sick. But really all you have to do is just get a towel and dry yourself off and you won't get sick.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
It is
You do that?
nasty. I did it once, and that was because I had to do the podcast, so I didn't even have time to take a shower.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Nah,
best relief, I took a shower after.
When Gabe and I came back from outdoor school on the bus right back,
Oh,
everyone was
dude,
all
oh my-
soaked. And you know, it just like steamed up
Everyone
the
was wet.
Yeah, that's
everyone was soaked.
Hey, thankfully, it was only like us three and
Like a
like
half
2
an hour
other guys.
yeah.
But if it was just like a bus full of dudes, it would have been way worse.
Especially
Yeah,
like,
it's-
oh, you're lucky it wasn't like Nam's kids because that fucking
Oh,
bus
God.
would smell like armpits and Axe body spray.
That's a good. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, like the way they use it as like a shower in a can, it's fucking awful. I know Axe can smell really good, but it's only when you use it in moderation.
Yeah, if you do like a tiny spray, it smells okay. But like, if you're gonna do like your whole body, it's just not gonna work out.
Yeah. Ah!
That's why I recommend Old Spice.
That's our sponsor.
We're Old Spice today.
Oh my god, that's what we were talking about too. That like since we were talking about it after school, how like how my first project, I'm pretty much gonna have to promise them that they're definitely gonna get paid after the project's release. But the problem with that is that obviously it kind of decentralizes people since they're going to be working for years practically without pay. And either they're going to be working on it as a hobby, which means that it's either not going to be really good or it's going to come out even slower. So that means I'm going to have to get money. I was thinking of fundraising, but Isaac actually brought up a good point that this live stream, if it gets big, it'd probably help.
So you're using us.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't mind.
Essentially. No, I'm not
So like,
using.
your whole plan is that game, right? You're not gonna go to college or anything like that.
So like I have to go to college for business school. I know that. I don't know if I exactly have to go to college per se, but I know I have to go to business school to get my license. And I might go to college to learn how to do 3D modeling, and how to use motion capture, because I want to use that for my game, because I want it to be high quality, but I might do the facial animations handcrafted because The Last of Us, their facial animations were actually handcrafted and they look a lot better than some games with motion capture. Like Mass Effect Andromeda, their facial animation was made with motion capture, believe it or not, and you saw how that came out. So sometimes handcraft is better to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, did you guys see what's the new game? The anime game, Jump Force.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
my uncle keeps
Have you
talking
guys
about
seen
that.
Have you
Yeah,
guys
I
seen
saw
their
that.
cutscenes?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
They're like really bad.
They're real choppy.
Yeah, they
It's
are.
just like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's a AAA game.
Well, it's because
It looks like a.
I mean, they're
fan-
trying to
fan
hyper
made
realistic and like they're trying to make everything hyper realistic for anime. It just doesn't look good, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah, it
that
looks
much.
really bad.
Frieza looks ugly.
Frieza
But
looks
the
ugly.
gameplay is actually kind of fun.
Gameplay's fun.
Mhm.
It's way more
Reminds
basic.
me
You
of
know, if they just didn't make the story, it would have been so much better.
it reminds me of Xenoverse, kind of how it controls, and it's like a mixture of Xenoverse and Fighters, I think.
Yeah, a lot of reviews are saying kind of like that. That's kind of like Xenoverse-ish.
Oh, so like Wesley was telling me that he was gonna get on later today, and it's because he's gonna go watch Captain Marvel, and that actually brought up a really good topic. Did you see that Captain Marvel's getting absolutely fucking review bombed right now?
Yeah, they are. They're getting freaking nailed.
Yeah, and it's because of the fucking actress who plays Captain Marvel, mainly.
Really?
Yeah, because
What?
no, it's because she turned out to be like a really toxic feminist. So
Oh,
Brie Larson. There we go. That's their name.
yeah,
But,
her.
I do want to see the movie because it does
Yeah, me
lead
too.
into what is it?
Endgame.
called?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they said that the after scene credits directly links Captain Marvel to Endgame, and I really want to see how it is. And that's why I told the review. It's getting review bombed, but I just told Wesley, I was like, "Tell me how it is," because I don't even trust reviews really, because They said that Alita Battle Angel was okay, but it's probably still my favorite movie. If I had enough money, I'd go watch it again.
I think just seeing by the trailers, I thought it looked pretty whack, but you know, I might try and watch it. Why
Which
not?
one, Alita or Captain Marvel?
Alita. No, Captain Marvel looks good, but I'm talking about Alita.
Alita was really good.
You know.
Wait, she's like an alien, right?
Yeah.
She's like a robot.
I don't want to
right?
go too deep into
Well,
it, but
technically, she's actually
like,
an alien.
Cause I saw the picture of like the movie, and I thought they just made a meme out of her with like the big ass eyes.
No.
And I was like,
Okay, so like actually that's an art style, and that's actually kind of what we're gonna do with our game. Not to the extent of Alita Battle Angel, but the eyes are gonna be enlarged, and that's like an actual artistic decision. Like BioShock Infinite, they did it, and it's so like cartoons, animated movies, CGI movies, video games. They do this so that it makes it easier for your characters to express emotion through the eyes. So that's why they do it.
yeah, I was just wondering.
Yeah, okay.
No, we should
But sometimes they overdo it.
I need to make it like Toon Link size eyes, you know, covers up like his whole head.
Yeah, like fucking Stewie when he drinks Monster Energy drink.
Yeah.
I've been addicted to that shit, and me and my friend Jessica keep fucking saying that like when we like because we're gonna like work on Edge of Apocalypse, and then that's gonna be like stressful, but not too stressful since it's just like it's a basic game just to introduce you to our world. But then when we work on the first game of the main storyline, that we're just practically gonna be living off fucking that shit. Like our blood's gonna be probably energy drinks.
That's a bad idea.
I mean, like technically it was like the end of last year. I just stopped.
I just take B complex. That's what I take.
I take heroin.
No, it's like a vitamin. Turns your pee into highlighter yellow, but you know, keeps you awake.
Yeah, you don't know what else does that? Energy drink.
Yeah.
Energy drinks are like really bad for you though.
We all gotta die of something.
Yeah, I'm trying to prolong
Diabetes.
my life. Because you know, I was sitting in class today. I was like, yeah, this is nice. You know, I'm learning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, wait a minute, like this is gonna be in the past, and then I'm gonna die, and none of this is gonna be like in my memory at all.
Yeah, you had an
everything's gonna be
existential
gone at this
crisis.
point. I'm like, oh no. I was like freaking out, sitting there. I was like, you know what? I'll just try to forget about it.
Yeah, I remember that. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Honestly, damn, that always happens, and it's probably due to the energy drinks.
But like, I'm just sit there and I'm like, wow, like no one's ever gonna remember this because we're all gonna be dead at this point or at that point. Like,
At which point?
you know, eventually, you know, like probably 200 years, everyone's probably gonna be dead. That was in the class. Be like, oh yeah, that's no one remembers that because it never
that's what
happened,
you're like-
basically.
He's saying like everything you're doing right now in the future, it's gonna be pointless. That's actually why I wanted to
That's what
become
you
a
gotta
game
make.
developer, because like that means that's gonna be on the market. And if you make it like that's gonna be on the market forever. Like let's be honest, like games that started off the industry are still up in the market and you can still buy them. So like that's why I want to make my games a masterpiece, so that my name is known throughout the ages. I mean, like the people who made games on the Atari are still known today, and they're still popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta make the most out of your life, and then if you really like worry about that, then try to find a way to be remembered. You don't want to be remembered as that one guy that like always thought bad about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
At least you'll be remembered.
The bad guy, like Hitler. Look at Hitler. You know, he's remembered.
Yeah, but not in a
He's a
positive
bad
way.
guy.
Yeah, too.
That dirty Kraut had it coming. Like how I told fucking Miss Lewis about that Nazi who like died in his pool, and then she was like, that piece of, oh, I can't even say what I want to say.
And I was just sitting
Oh,
there
yeah,
next to
somewhat.
Dominic, trying to say like, I thought this is family friendly.
Yeah.
So good news, guys. I just got my my second gym badge like 10 minutes ago. I totally forgot to say that. You know, I
Your
just got my
what?
second gym badge.
Oh, gym bag.
No, badge. BADGE.
If you're really like away from your mic, or I think you're covering it. You get a little
Not
bit
right now.
closer.
Who, me?
No, Isaac.
No.
Hold up.
You're not good.
What about now?
Yeah, there you go.
Is the audio all right on the stream?
I don't know.
Great. Hopefully we weren't muted.
That'd be
Take
funny.
last one.
Sorry, I just told my sisters to shut the fuck up.
okay.
That's one thing I'm excited I'm moving out about, so like we can actually do the streams and I won't have fucking background noise. After you guys like graduate and shit, like when you guys get a job, or when do you guys think you want to move out or plan to move out? Like, do you guys have a goal?
No, just whenever I'm ready.
I'm like more like staying here type of guy, but if I do decide to like, I want to move someplace else, then I might.
What about you,
But for
Gabe?
now,
Me, I probably just want to get a place so I can start making stuff.
Mhm.
Cause like in
Yeah,
my
that's
house,
what
I
I-
really can't get anything done.
Yeah, what do you want to
Like
be?
I got a lot of ideas. I'm gonna try to make a business online.
Oh, nice.
And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna be going to college.
If you want to help us with marketing, that'd be good.
I don't work with someone. I'm gonna have like multiple backup plans. Like college is just gonna be a backup plan for me.
I was about to say, I was like,
And
if
kind
you
of for
want
the
to be,
experience too.
yeah, if you want to work on like starting your own business, you can help us with marketing if you want.
Oh, hold up, Gabe. Did you change the link in the Instagram bio for the main page one or no?
No.
I'll switch it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you guys have the shared link for the Instagram account, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. So you didn't switch it up. All right, I'll switch it.
Oh, someone said she's like half human in the chat.
What?
I'm talking about
All right.
Alita.
the movie.
Okay, that brings me up to one of our topics is what do you guys want to for the future of the channel? Like, what do you guys hope that this turns into?
Just something to do, hobby.
It'd be really
Like, you
nice
guys
to
want it
actually
be a
like.
hobby,
It'd
or
be
like
really
a
nice to
future
like
career?
blow up. No, I don't want it to be like a future career. I already have that planned, but like, I know this would be really nice just to like relax and stuff like this. Cause yeah, I'm like Isaac said. I guess it would be a nice hobby, but like career, probably not.
I mean, it might be something, I'm not in it for the money or nothing, but I mean, I started off on Instagram Live with this stream, but
Yeah,
I think
didn't win that well.
I think it'd be nice to get the pay if we ever do, people donating and stuff, which I don't know, maybe it will get that big, maybe it won't,
Let's make a Patreon.
$1
If we ever get a Patreon.
our secret first one.
You get our secret thank you letter.
What about you, Jonathan?
If this ever blows up, personally, I think it would be pretty cool. Maybe get a couple fans, but nah.
Even he does like
But
because
nah.
like you don't even have like
Wait,
a
so you
job
wanted to?
planned. Yeah, I'm saying like you don't
No,
even have a job planned for after. So wouldn't this be a nice backup plan?
I guess I can make if this actually blows up and as time goes on, like I guess maybe I could go go full time with this podcast and be like, okay, I guess we can use this.
Yeah, I'm saying like
hold up.
we would need like a main crew that actually gets paid, while like guests are just that guests.
I mean, eventually I'm just gonna take over the channel, you know.
I'm not letting
Not
you
that
get.
anymore.
Okay, I was about to say.
Not
I was
that
like I said, I'm not letting you get the password.
Why?
I can't have that.
Let's not talk about this right now, guys.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll talk about it later.
Let's move on.
But like for me, like I want it to be a hobby, you know, just off the side. Because
I'll be back.
I always liked like these talk shows, and I always wanted to have one, but I don't know if I want it to be full time.
Yeah, the thing I like is I like doing Q&As. I like being asked questions, and like I like it when I'm actually have a fucking answer. So I'm hoping that like when we get more fans, and then we're able to actually answer questions from fans, like I feel like that'll be a lot funner. The more supporters we have for the channel, it just opens more possibilities for the things we can do. So like if we get paid, we could use that money to make better content, not only get better supplies, actually probably a studio, but also like we can actually do vlog trips and shit like that, and actually give them more content than just a podcast.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I like that. I like to do some cool road trips with all of us.
Yeah. That like. Will we do like road trips? You want to do just road trips across America, or do you want to like actually go out?
We gotta go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Nah, I don't know if I can stand you guys for that long.
Yeah, me neither. But I mean,
I don't know. I've always wanted to go back to California with friends because I went with my family once and it was really fun. But I feel like with friends it would be way more fun. You know, like.
I mean, hell, we could do that. We could probably do that this summer. I'm planning on getting my driver's license before the school year ends, and then me and Wesley's gonna help me get the car I want, which is in like the East Coast.
How's he gonna help you?
Okay, so like the thing is that because I want a 1967 Chevy Impala, then like the cheapest ones are on the East Coast, so I'm gonna fly over, get the car, then I'm gonna drive it all the way to Oregon, and then he's gonna help me, and we're gonna keep on driving back. We're gonna keep on driving, like switching, like I'm resting, he's driving, kind of thing, because we want to get home as soon as possible.
Fucking die! Holy shit!
It's gonna be a lit ass road trip, though.
Okay, it's gonna be fun for like the first day, and after that, you guys are gonna be dying.
Yeah.
I remember I had to drive all the way through the line. Well, not drive, but be awake with my mom because we're going all the way through the line of Oregon and Washington. It was just a pain in the ass, dude. Like,
here's the thing: it's not like we're just gonna be in the car. If you're driving cross country, you best make the best of it and actually get out and explore and have actually have some fucking fun. That's what I'm planning on doing. And plus,
it's not bad, but if you don't want to take a whole month to get here, you're gonna have to drive for a long time. And the thing is,
it's like
the roads are super straight, so you're just going straight for hours and hours, and after that, you start getting tired, like, of looking at like dirt in the road.
Yeah, but here's the thing: I'm gonna get a bomb ass car out of it.
But also, do you need like a lot of money, just to like go to places, like buy gasoline and stuff just to get over there?
Well, yeah, I could save up money for that, but I mean,
that's something for that. Are you gonna start like getting a job?
So like we were talking about that in the job expo. Did you hear how much like FedEx gives you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm totally
FedEx.
Oh no, not FedEx. It was UPS. But yeah, I would totally work for them for their fat stacks, dude. Because like they pay
really
fat.
Hard to apply for jobs too.
Yeah, I was like, they pay fat. No, I haven't personally.
You haven't?
No. They like UPS. They pay fat stacks, and what's it called? The job that my advisory teacher said. He said that literally you don't even have to get in. You don't even have to like drive the van. You just like you're just in it. Then when your driver stops, you just get out and then throw the package at the door and run. Obviously, because you're UPS, you don't give a fuck about the package. So yeah.
Actually, UPS people are really nice. Whenever Amazon comes in, they're like fucking ninjas, dude. They go like and then they leave. They're gone.
yeah.
You can't even see them run back to the van.
It's amazing.
That's
They
why
put your
whenever it's,
fucking
like,
packages
UPS,
on your
they knock
chimney.
on the door, and then they're like really nice, and they give you this like clipboard, and you have to sign it and everything.
Mhm.
I think USPS, I think, does
But
that.
they get paid $30 an hour, dude.
30 an hour.
Mhm.
That's
They
pretty
get
good.
paid up to 30 an hour, just the part-time job. And then the part-time job, you can also they also pay for your college.
I get paid 25 an hour and 30 for an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, what do you work again?
As a soccer referee.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's fucking crazy. I hate that shit.
Dude, it's like you have to be pretty fit to be able to do it.
Yeah, because you got to run back and forth the whole time.
Yeah, especially if they're like games where they're getting really rough. Like, I mean, they're like plain rough. They're starting to push each other.
Yeah, like you have
But
to be
it's
ready
really
for
good.
everything.
Yeah, I know. Like, my teacher, the one who trained me to do this, he got
Mhm.
paid like $100 just for 1 hour.
Oh my god.
For, like,
Wow.
Wow.
and like my other teacher, who's like even a higher rank, he gets paid like $2,000 per game.
$2,000
But
per
that's
game.
that's when he does for like Timbers and MLS.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to go that high. Once or twice,
John,
but I don't want to work it forever.
Your bedtime's in 2 hours.
Stop, okay?
Fight
one guy-
for your right.
Time.
He got a free trip to like Nevada. I forgot where he went. I don't know if it was Nevada or
Hopefully not
California,
Las Vegas.
but he got a
Vegas is
free
amazing.
trip over there to go do a referee game, and he's like 2
Vegas
years
is
older than me.
garbage.
Shut up, don't you talk about my homeland.
Vegas is garbage.
I'm just kidding. I visited Vegas, you know.
Yeah, you said
It-
you
it
saw
was
a
a lot of
hobo like shitting in like I forgot where you said he was shitting.
It was whack.
Uh,
The casinos are real nice out there, though. Like, they're really nice.
well, duh, it was built on the
But, I mean,
sin
like,
industry.
once you go into the strip, everyone's trying to, like, sell their mixtapes, like, nonstop. You'll keep getting stopped. Like, come on, just buy it. It's just $1, I swear. Or you see Mickey and Minnie fighting for child support, kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
That's epic.
Actually, no, that's Fortnite, and that's actually on downtown Las Vegas. I actually wouldn't doubt that. Oh yeah, you wanna know what I'm excited for? Fucking E3, dude. This year is gonna be really good. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
What's that in the background?
Oh yeah, this music.
Okay.
Reggie is finally gonna announce Mother 3. He's gonna do it.
Do it, Reggie, please. Is he? I was about to ask. Isn't he gonna leave like in April?
Yeah, he's leaving in April.
So what? Today's March. So we have like 1 month.
Oh my god, I can't lose Reggie. Like,
when do
So
you
quick.
guys think what Call of Duty do you guys think is gonna be announced this year?
Ghost 2.
Infinity Warfare 2, because everyone loved the first one.
Wait a
Do
minute.
you know that
Infinity-
PS4
Infinite
players
Warfare?
are gonna get
Infinite
Modern
Warfare.
for free?
Infinity. Oh, that's why they called
Wait
it
a
that.
The gauntlet was there all along.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna plug in my Wii U for once. I haven't played it on it for like a year and a half, and I kind of want to play some Wii U games.
whose
Why
whose year is it this year for Call of Duty? It's Infinity Ward, right?
I think
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
Infinity War.
Yeah.
Infinity Ward.
It said that it says right now that Call of Duty 2019 will feature a campaign.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
That's what pissed me off about fucking Black Ops 4, because they're like, no one plays the campaign, but I was like, everyone plays the fucking campaign.
But then you got those people like, no, I don't play the campaign. I go straight to multiplayer.
I
Oh,
never
yeah.
play the campaign. I don't like any game.
I always play the campaign. I play the campaign first, and that's mostly so I get a feel of the gunplay. And then once I get on multiplayer, it's really easy. It's more easy to adapt to the gunplay.
Yeah, are you guys like a campaign or like a multiplayer?
I don't like multiplayer personally.
I go to campaign first. Even if it might be bad, I'll always just go to campaign. Kind of like what World War II did. When I first got it, I was like, "What? Let's just do the campaign first."
And it was I mean, like, the story they were trying to tell, like, it was pretty nice, but they did it in such a garbage way. I mean, it was like an action movie, because, like, you could see, like, there was this scene in Call of Duty World War II where, like, you're, like, on a derailed train, and then, like, you jump off, and then the train is just smashing into everything, and then the character gets hit by nothing, and I hate it when games do that shit. Like, it feels like your character has like an invisible force field, because like there's all these pieces of wood going around, and your character gets hit by none of it. That's why in my game, every time there's like a cinematic explosion, like an actual cutscene like that, or your fucking character gets fucked up. And then like your health gets fucked up too. Woo!
Wait, so that means that you need to stack up like as much health as possible before you enter.
I mean,
no, it's not like that. It's what about it? What game?
Your health is gonna be affected by cutscenes.
Like the player's house?
Health.
Oh, health, yeah. So like if the health is already too low, we're not going to impact it. But here's the thing, like, there's two options that'll play out. If you have enough health, then your character will just get up, and then you'll have to treat it on your own. But then if you have too low health, then you'll see your character, because like, I don't know if I told you how, like, because like how the half blood thing works, but then they have this like fast healing thing, and I could say this because it's such a fucking vague power, but they have like a fast heal ability. So like, if your health is high enough, then the thing will just be you getting absolutely shredded, and then you get up, and then if you want to heal yourself, then you just use it with any healing supplies you have. But if your health is too low, then after the cutscene, you'll see his arms start like pushing out the shrapnel, and then like his skin will start sealing. So it's like different depending on variables.
What the heck is this cord? Oh yeah, I totally forgot HDMI cords existed.
What? How?
What? How? Like what?
I don't know. I haven't used one in a while. You know, I was like, what's this cord that's in my box?
You know, they're so annoying and janky. You know, I just don't like HDMI cords. They're weird.
They're probably the best cords out there.
Yeah,
just kidding. It's all about AV.
Shut up.
It's all about those 3-color cords.
Jonathan, did you see that they added a new repeater to Red Dead?
What? New repeater?
Yeah, they added a new gun. 2 actually.
I don't want to go back to Red Dead Redemption 2 online. It's right now just bland. There's nothing that much else to do. They added a new new online stuff, but it's like
they add modes, but honestly, like in the main free mode thing, there's fucking nothing to do.
That game died out pretty fast.
Oh,
yeah, I love the main campaign, and honestly, in the future, I could see me playing it again, but they really need to add more stuff to the online to prolong its longevity. I mean, like, there's a lot of stuff to do on GTA Online, and then, like, you can still play it right now, even though it came out years ago, and there's more stuff. There's more stuff to do. I can see Red Dead Redemption 2 Online becoming a success, but it just needs time to build. And for the people who are actually loyal enough to stick with the game, even though there's nothing really to do, I feel like they're going to be the ones to shape the future of this game.
Mm-hmm. At this point, it's gonna be kind of hard to hook people back in though.
Yeah.
But it's so really good, so everybody's gonna have it there, like, for when there's an update, so they could just like grab it and put it in, you know.
Yeah, I'm always gonna have it
Yeah.
installed because, like, yeah, I mean, like, I might even like replay the campaign because, like, it's so good. It's still one of my favorite games, and Arthur Morgan is now like one, if not my top, video game hero.
Oh, mine is Mario.
Oh, I can tell.
Okay.
Um,
And then I was about to say, and then we got the famous meme. I'm afraid of dying.
what?
Yeah,
I
who
never
is
heard
it?
of.
That's it.
Wait, you didn't see that meme?
No,
What was
No.
it? Really? Am I
no.
the only one who saw this?
Yes.
I want to play Smash 4 right now.
Famous meme. He says.
Never mind. Take
Famous.
out the famous. Take out the famous out, and we got just normal meme. So okay, you played the campaign, right, Dominic? It's the part where, like close to the end, where it depends on if you made Arthur go like good or bad,
Yeah.
and then if it's good, you talk to the lady in in the church,
Hmm.
or if you're bad, you talk to what's his name, Reverend? Reverend, I think that's his name.
Reverend, yeah.
Reverend.
Yeah.
But that's dumb because, like, my character, he was really good. Like, I had it so his honor was kind of like in the middle throughout most of the game, and then for story wise, I made it so my character had like mid tier honor throughout most of the game, and then after he got sick, his honor just went up because he tried to redeem himself. That's how I tried to tell his story. But then, even though my honor was high, I still talked to the Reverend, so I don't think that's the main factor.
I don't know. For me, he was already my honor was like kind of high,
Yeah, I think
like not maxed out, but yeah,
I think it's
high.
low honor that you talk to the nun.
No, because I had high honor and I talked to the nun.
I never
oh, yeah.
encountered her. That, or I probably just don't remember it, because like I remember like there was certain moments in the Red Dead where I just let the cutscene play out, but I had to do something in the background, so I didn't get to really experience most of the game.
You met her
People-
like through a side mission, I think.
Oh well, there you go. Fucking, I didn't do a lot of side missions. I did some, but I didn't complete all of them. I mean, like the one where you had to like find the quote unquote zebras. I didn't do that one because that dude weirded me out.
I actually thought I'm actually gonna find a zebra until when I just see a horse painted with black and white stripes. I was like, oh.
Yeah, there's a lion
Zebra.
in that side mission, isn't there?
And then the lion got me. I was like, this is not a lion. This is gonna be fake. And then I just see an actual lion. Like, oh.
Oh
Is that
shit!
good? And I
Oh
actually
shit! I'm
died from
fucking.
it.
Dude, it feels so weird to play Smash 4 again.
Why are you playing
Smash
games right now?
I mean,
Uh,
I'm playing Red Dead right now, but I could talk.
I'm talking. I'm just waiting for my, I'm waiting for my thing to pop up.
What thing?
I honestly didn't even know what the fuck you guys were talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
should-
I kind of just spaced out.
That's what I
It's
kind
fine.
of did.
I was planning on.
Like, I kind of feel like video games died out to me. Like, I don't have fun playing them anymore, honestly.
I had that
Yeah,
like
same way.
earlier this month. I couldn't play video games because I think I just got flooded with it. Because every time I had to play a game, I felt like I had to record it. So every time I played a game, I just got really bored really easily. But then after I took a break and then I just started writing a lot, I started wanting to play games again.
Yeah, I'm kind
I
of
think
getting
the
tired
only-
of games too. I just
The
kind
only
of do
game
it
I actually
for
played was like
fun.
Smash, because I tried to go competitive with that, and I went to a couple of tournaments. And I think I'm gonna try one for Ultimate, but other than that, I don't really have fun playing them anymore.
I can't really
I-
play console games anymore.
I just
I
can't play
can-
games in general.
I don't know. The only games I really
yeah.
play, I don't really get any new games anymore. I kind of just play the older ones now. The ones I used to play when I was younger on the DS. That's about it, really. Other than that, play like Smash, or yeah, I just play Ultimate. That's about it.
Yeah, I only like playing Smash right now, and I guess Undertale too.
Oh yeah, Undertale's fun.
Undertale's a
I
really
was
good
playing
game.
it for I was playing it for the first time.
Everyone makes fun of it because of the Sans thing and everything, but like that game is like probably one of the. Well, yeah, that game is probably like one of the best games out there, story-wise, gameplay, everything. It's just like overall really good game.
Yeah, it's true, but like the fan base kind of ruined it for other people. But then again, it's not the game that like. It's not the game's fault.
I like a lot of the fans. I like the fans that actually like support the game, not the really cringy fans, which there are a lot of, sadly.
Jonathan.
Wait, what?
Huh?
I heard that. This penguin hears it.
Oh my god.
That was one thing I was worried about my game, because you already know there's going to be porn of it.
Depends how big it gets.
If it gets big, maybe. Are you ever worried about that if it doesn't get big? Like, what are you gonna do?
I have backup plans, but the likelihood of it not getting big, because the thing is that people buy shit games, and usually shit games do really good on Steam. So I'm trying to put out the best quality, and I've told the story to people I trust who can keep a secret, and people I know who know good quality games, and they say that it's really good. So I'm hoping that it at least gets like mostly positive ratings on Steam. Like I can only hope for that. If it does better, then my world's just gonna be made. But I want to tell a story, and I know the story that I want to tell is going to be really controversial with some people. And then I'm going to put a lot of warnings that we talk about a lot of offensive stuff like rape and depression and shit like that. And it's mainly made for people who can actually take a story seriously. For people who easily get offended, we have like 50 warnings before the game starts.
Warning.
No, but like, I mean, like, the thing is, like, it's not about, like, because if everyone could make a game perfectly, then I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have a way better game and be more popular. But the thing is, you run into problems with, like, programming and trying to do all this, and then, like, when you try to do your game, it's just, like, it doesn't come out, like, how you want it to, like, you know?
Well, that's the thing.
There's, like, the story, and then there's, like, the outcome.
Yeah,
usually
well,
the outcome is, like, a little bit reduced.
I'm looking at it from a perspective. Like, you see EA, they have to constantly release games to stay in business because their games are shit. And they keep on lowering in sales, so that's why they have to put out more games, because people who are still blindedly fans of EA will blindly buy their games, and that's how they make their money. But since it's their fan base is shrinking, they have to release more and more games to actually stay in business. Meanwhile, you look at games like companies like CG Project Red, they released The Witcher years ago, and ever since they've been working on Cyberpunk 2077, and then instead of EA, like, they release a game broken, but when they asked for the release day of Cyberpunk 2077 from CD Projekt Red, they said it'll come out when it's ready. And that's the kind of thing I want, because even though they released The Witcher, and that was the only game they released for years, besides Gwent, but that doesn't really count since it's a small game, The Witcher supported them throughout these years, and that's what I'm taking into account. Like, if it's a really good game, people are going to keep on buying it and stuff. Oh god, it just got really.
The money in the house seemed too good, but like some people like it desperate, you know.
The call's connection is really bad.
Yeah, it got a little laggy there for a minute.
It says voice is starting to lag. I feel like we should probably end it soon. I think we've been live streaming for quite a while.
How long?
Okay, so we started like sometime around 6:30. Yeah, 6:30, like 4 or something, and it's 7:30. So we've been recording for like an hour.
Almost an hour.
We're
Alright.
recording for 54 minutes.
Or 50 p.m.
Understandable when I say.
But yeah, of course I am worried that it's not going to blow up because I've been working for years on this franchise, and I'm worried. But I have like, the thing is that my game is really linear. Like, there's only like really 2 endings you can get in each game. Just got really laggy again.
Yeah.
Hold up, wait for you to come back. Yeah, I feel like that's because we've been live streaming for too long.
Yeah, you're most lagging now.
Oh god, that's really bad.
Oh my god.
I think the weather's gonna start getting bad, huh? Because that's been fucking up my internet lately.
The weather?
Yeah.
My internet's fine.
Let me check it. I want to see if it's like raining or something because that always fucks up my stupid. It apparently is raining.
It is?
It is?
It says it's supposed to be raining. I don't know if it is.
Oh. Where I am, it's not. I don't see no rain.
But like I was saying before the Discord went whack, we have like 2 endings you could get in the big game that we're making. We have 2 endings you can get, but in every single mission, there's tons of ways you can do it, and we want each way you do it to have its own cutscenes, its own unique choices, stuff like that. And we want to make it so you're telling the same story, but the way you're going about telling it is different from everyone, kind of thing. Like there's chances you're telling the same story. It has the same beginning, it has the same outcome, but everything in the middle is yours to play with. That's kind of what we want to do.
Yeah.
So like,
you just went laggy right there. You're like, yeah.
No,
So,
that
like-
was just a voice crack I was trying to hold.
Nah.
Just
Alright.
kidding.
but here's the thing, Dominic. This is the big question that a lot of, probably maybe most people are gonna say. Is there
You
Gotta
really
be
have to hype it up that much.
Microtransactions? It's a single player game.
What?
Yeah. You
So,
can't really do much with
you got
microtransactions.
Ubisoft here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
said I
can
want to
take,
take inspiration
what
from
is-
good companies. I'm taking inspiration from CD Projekt Red, Naughty Dog, good storytellers like that. I'm not taking inspiration from EA, Ubisoft, and all those other fucking snakes.
Are you
What
calling
about
me a snake?
Bethesda? Bethesda.
Bethesda used to be like CD Projekt Red and the others, but they easily shifted to the other side.
They screwed up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Fallout 76.
What?
Oh, I love that game. My favorite game of all time.
Fallout 76.
Yeah. I love the story. I love the multiplayer.
Story.
I was gonna ask, Anthem, right?
Yeah.
Also leads to Anthem. How now it's breaking consoles like PS4s and now Xbox, I guess.
Yeah,
and
that
some
too. Like BioWare used to be beloved in the game industry, and now they turned into the rest.
Yo, Wally.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
Oh,
Yo, someone turn off the auto-tune. I feel like we should end it right here because like it's gonna get really bad and it's gonna get a lot worse. Hello, can you guys hear me?
all right, we're good.
Yeah, I feel like we should.
Everyone's voice is good.
I feel like we should end it here because it's just gonna keep on getting worse and shit.
Yeah, just technical difficulty.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're gonna have to cut it short because of technical difficulties because my router's probably being a little bitch right now, or someone else is fucking up the call. Jonathan, okay.
Wait, me?
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Living over here at the plushie.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this session. The next session should be on the official channel, which if you look at my update video, I actually have the channel link in the description. And if I remember, I'll put the channel link in the description of this this session of the live stream. I also have to rename it because on YouTube it still says the No Homo podcast for some reason, even though on my Elgato it says the Kilobyte podcast. So I'll fix that too. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Say bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.